Good day and welcome to the Midday News on BCOS Television. I am Boluwaji Ogumola. The National Executive Council of Academic Staff Union of Universities will meet on Wednesday to decide the union's next line of action following the conclusion of renegotiations undertaken by the Yale Ahmed-led committee set up by the federal government. In a last-minute effort to avert a fresh ASU strike, the government's renegotiation team reconvened talks with the union on Monday. The meeting, which began yesterday, is expected to formally conclude today, according to a senior ASUNEC member who spoke on condition of anonymity due to restrictions placed on media engagement during the negotiation process. ASU's one-month ultimatum to the federal government elapsed on Saturday, heightening anxiety across public universities. The union has repeatedly threatened a full-scale strike, accusing the government of a nonchalant attitude towards its long-standing demand. The Southwest Governors Forum has renewed its call for the establishment of state police and announced plans to create a Southwest Security Fund aimed at strengthening security, deepening regional development, and enhancing interstate cooperation across the 6 states of the geopolitical zone. Chairman of the forum and Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu disclosed this on Monday while presenting the communique issued at the end of a closed-door meeting held at the executive chambers of the government. Details are presented by the Governor's Office correspondent Olalekan Sulaiman.
The Southwest Governors Forum meeting held in Ibadan, Oyo State capital, was attended by the host governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun, Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke, represented by his deputy Prince Kola Adewusi, Ondo State Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, and Ekiti State Governor Biodun Oyebanji. Presenting the communique issued at the end of the meeting, the chairman of the forum and Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu said that the leaders reviewed critical issues affecting the region, including rising security threats, agricultural development, economic stability, and regional integration. The forum announced plans to create Southwest Security Fund that will be managed by the Dunn Commission and supervised by the special advisors on security from all 6 states.
The forum agreed to set up a Southwest Security Fund, which will be set up under the Dunn Commission. And this fund will be administered by a forum of special advisors on security of all the Southwest states. And they have been mandated to ensure that they keep on a monthly meeting amongst the 6 special advisors.
The forum, however, commended President Bola Tinubu for his laudable effort in combating insecurity and implementing economic reforms nationwide. The governors expressed solidarity with the federal government over recent security incidents in Kebbi, Niger, and Kwara states. The governor also approved the establishment of a live digital intelligence sharing platform that will enable real-time exchange of threat alerts, incident reports, and interstate security communication.
The forum commends the effort of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. The forum commends the effort of our hunters, Amoteku members, and all other security agencies. Thereafter, the forum calls on the federal government to note the urgent need for enhanced forest surveillance across the Southwest states, and join and call on the federal government to secure the vast forest belts that have become hideouts for all sorts of criminal elements.
Concerning unregulated interstate migration, the forum called for stricter border monitoring and collaboration with the National Identity Management Commission to ensure proper identification of migrants and prevent criminal infiltration. The forum further raised alarm over the rise in illegal mining activities calling for a stronger licensing framework and together and tougher enforcement to curb environmental and security threats linked to unlawful mining operations.
On state police, the forum reaffirms its support for the establishment of state police. We're emphasizing that the time is now, and we pray that it should not be delayed any longer. The forum further looks at issues regarding agriculture, food security, and climate resilience. The forum wishes to acknowledge and appreciate the efforts of the federal government in providing food sufficiency. The forum, in particular, commends the various efforts of our farmers in the region for what we notice as increase in agricultural outputs and subsequent stability and reduction in food prices.
While reaffirming its commitment to working collectively to tackle insecurity and advance socio-economic development within the region, the forum urged residents to remain united and uphold the tradition of peace, religious tolerance, and social harmony for which the region is known. Olalekan Sulaiman, BCOS News.
The Oyo State Governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, has submitted a 891.9 billion naira budget estimate for the 2026 fiscal year to the Oyo State House of Assembly. In his presentation, the governor said the budget is designed to consolidate the state's accelerated development agenda. BCOS reporter Olamipo Seishola completes the story.
This marks the 7th time Governor Seyi Makinde has tabled our budget before the Assembly of the total allocation of 891.9 billion naira. According to him, total recurrent stands at 389.3 billion naira, while capital expenditure is 502.64 billion naira. Governor Makinde said 210 billion naira is earmarked for infrastructure, health 70.84 billion naira, agriculture 19.9 billion naira, while 435.9 billion naira will fund other priority sectors such as security, education, and other critical areas.
Mr. Speaker, sir, honorable members of the House, we stand at the threshold of a new chapter. The 2026 budget of economic expansion, totaling 891 billion, 985 million, 74,480 naira 79 kobo. 891-985-074-480.79. Builds on the foundation of stability to drive productivity and inclusive growth. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, this is another milestone budget. We are heading closer to the ideal of 60-40 ratio between capital and recurrent expenditure.
Responding to issues raised by the lawmakers, Governor Makinde said all projects going on in the state are targeted towards ensuring accelerated development in the state. The governor clarified that attempts by certain groups to politicize ongoing circular road projects will not impede the government's completion of these projects, which are central to Ibadan land's economy.
I was forced to release from archive the documents to show adverts in Nigeria Tribune newspaper, taking those 500 meters by the right and left on November 21st, 2018. Seyi Makinde, the governor in November 2018. But we are engaging with our people. EBT Development Party We are beyond that place. I promised the people when they came under the bridge, if it's about to integrate, when we integrate them, if they think, oh, maybe if we attack Seyi Makinde and politicize this thing, maybe they will vote for them.
In his remark, the Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Honorable Adebo Ogundoyin, pledged the continuous support with the executive arm of government in ensuring effective implementation of the budget estimates. Honorable Ogundoyin appreciated the state governor for working harmoniously with the legislative arm in facilitating meaningful development to the state. Governor Seyi Makinde presented a total budget estimate of 891.98 billion naira, tagged Budget of Economic Expansion, with capital expenditure receiving the highest allocation of 502.6 billion naira, representing over 56% of the entire budget. Olamiposi